So I'm gonna break off the. Ooh.
Oh, you're just breaking it off.
Yeah.
Beautiful color.
Oh, it's so beautiful, and it smells delicious. You ready?
Mmm. That's so tender. Bomb.
Bomb is. That might be my new favorite thing.
Mac.
I don't know. These last couple days have been hectic in the mukbang community, so I mean, hectic is shit. Y'all, I thought I was recording and I really wasn't. So let's get this thing started. All right, I should be popping up the ingredients on the screen. I'm not going to name off everything, but I pretty much got what I think is authentic to the jerk sauce or their marinade. And the only thing I was missing was green onion and scotch bonnets. I did not have access to scotch bonnets, and green onion I just forgot, so I replaced the scotch bonnets with some habanero. It was fine. It came out freaking perfect, but I would love to try it with some scotch bonnet. And so basically I put that all in the blender and I blitz it, and I felt like I blitzed it a little too much, but then at the end when I baked it and it came out of the oven, I was like, oh, that was perfect. You know, you don't have to blitz it as much as I did, because you see me blitz it until it basically turned white, which I should have stopped it, but that Vitamix just, it gets crazy. So as you can see, look at all of those spices and that good, oh my god, that marinade, y'all, that marinade. So I do a drum and a thigh, and I only do 2 because it's just me and Chris. Obviously Aiden is a vegetarian, and I was like, if I screw this recipe up, I don't want to have like all this extra. So anyway, so I basically do pour that in there, and then I massage the seasonings or the marinade into it. I even put some under the skin of the chicken, as you see. I was just trying to get it like all in there. I should have transferred it over to a bag, and I was thinking about it while I was doing this, but I was like, being lazy. But I did let this sit overnight, and it was just freaking perfect, you guys. I think the minimum you should do for marinating chicken is 2 hours. All right, guys, and now I'm gonna start my greens. So I got 3 big bunches of greens, and if you guys know anything about greens, they're gonna shrink. If you know anything about spinach, those shrink. So it's basically like the same principle. Okay, so basically how I do greens is I turn them over to the more like to the back side of the green, not the super green side, but like you see like sort of white. So I basically slide it down the stem. These were being super problematic because I don't think they were very fresh. But normally when you have fresh greens, it's much easier to kind of like slide them down. If you leave too much of the stem on, it can be bitter, and you definitely don't want like that bitter taste. It's going to leave like a little bit, but not a whole lot. Okay, and so basically I'm gonna finish that and then roll it up, you'll see. And I'm watching Impulsive in the background. I don't know, I've been so addicted to that show. Leave a comment below if you know the show I'm talking about. Oh, look at my new knife, y'all. I got a new knife thanks to my boo Chris. I'm so excited about it. I've already cut myself 2 times since I've got it. Yeah, so you see I'm gonna start basically cutting like that. So cut like that. I don't know which way that is, but cut like that. You don't want huge pieces. I like medium-sized pieces. I don't like very chopped up greens. I really like to have a medium-sized leaf. I do not like very small cut up greens. I don't know what it is. And so now I'm gonna put them in my bowl and go rinse them. So I'm putting down a paper towel so that my cutting board doesn't move. That is a trick. If your cutting board keeps moving around, just put a little damp paper towel under it and it will stop moving. So I'm doing a half packet of bacon. It was perfect for this recipe because, you guys, if you do too much bacon, it's too much fattiness and it just leaves a very like fatty taste in your mouth when you eat greens. So a half a pack is perfect for the amount of greens I did. I'm also going to be chopping up 1 onion and 3 or 4 garlic cloves. So I am going to be throwing in the onions with the bacon. I did not strain off the bacon fat because it wasn't very much, just a perfect amount. Like, you know, I didn't need to strain it off. You don't see like a bunch of oil in the pan. And so I use that oil to kind of saute my onions, and I use it to saute my garlic, and it just is perfect. It's a perfect amount of fat for the amount of greens that I have. All right, now I'm gonna stuff my greens in this pot. You know they're gonna shrink, so I stuff them in there good. Okay, and then I add a whole little box, I don't know what to call it, like a whole thing of this chicken broth. I think this is about 4 cups of chicken broth, if I'm not mistaken. But that is all the liquid I add. I do not add any water, does not need it. And it just flavor, you guys, just flavors so good. And then I'm going to be adding garlic powder, onion powder, salt, pepper, red chili flakes. Then I put the lid on it and I leave it for about 10 minutes until I come back, and then boom, it shrunk. And that was all the liquid I needed. I didn't need any more than that because you can see it's basically covering the greens. So this recipe was like a perfect recipe. And then after an hour, these are what they look like. Oh my God, you guys. You can't eat everybody's greens, but listen, y'all can eat these greens. And then I add some vinegar. I add like a tablespoon, like you see me do. Like I did a hefty squirt. You don't need to do too much because then it'll become like too bitter, but definitely add vinegar. It took me a long time to figure out that adding vinegar was like what took it there. All right, let's get started with the mac and cheese. So I said in the mukbang part, but I got this recipe from Stovetop Kisses or Kitchen. Salt your water. She says to use chicken broth. You can do that. It adds flavor, of course. But for those of you who don't want to buy chicken broth or do that extra step, salting your water is the best thing you can do for pasta. Don't add like a pinch. Don't add like a couple pinches. I mean, really salt your water, you guys. Salt it really good. You see how much I added at the beginning. Definitely salt your water, okay? Key. You listen, you'll love me once you start salting your water. And so I boiled 2 cups. I boiled 2 cups of noodles. So 2 cups of dry noodles, and it probably came out to be like 4 cups, I guess. I'm going to be adding a 1/4 cup of mayonnaise. She recommended doing sour cream. I do not like the taste of sour cream. It basically is like sour milk. I only like it in like my tacos. That's about it. So I did a 1/4 cup of mayonnaise, and mayonnaise is like, it's so perfect. It's like perfect with cheese. And then I add some paprika, and then I add 2 cups of cheese. I don't know why she does it like this, but we gonna do it because if you look at her video, that was, y'all, it looks so good. I'm like, whatever she's doing, I'm doing, because I want that. One stick of melted butter, and then a little bit of garlic powder. I would have done onion powder, but I ran out of onion powder at that point. And a little paprika. We're gonna make the custard for this, which was 1 cup of milk, 3/4 cup of heavy cream, and 2 eggs. And you whisk that until it is fully incorporated, you guys. That is gonna be your custard right there. That is what stabilizes it and also makes it super creamy. I can't get with the Velveeta, you guys. I can't. I almost did it too. I can't, you guys. So, and this is definitely like my new favorite recipe. Then I add just a little salt and pepper, obviously. Okay, so now I get my cast iron skillet. This was like 12-inch cast iron skillet. Like 12 inches. And then I butter it really well. And then I start to layer. So a layer of that macaroni at the bottom. And then I do about a cup or a cup and a half of cheese. And then I pour the custard over that. And then you repeat the same steps. Mac and cheese, and then custard. It goes into the oven 375 for 40 minutes. That's exactly the exact time. My oven runs hot, so 40 minutes was perfect. And also, I'm sorry, I did not get the close up. I freaking let it cool down too much and didn't get that little, close up of the creamy dreaminess. Okay, don't be mad at me, you guys. All right, now we're making the cornbread. So a cup of cornmeal, a cup of flour, and then a tablespoon of baking powder. Mix. And then I also do, I think it was fourth a cup of sugar. So now I'm doing my wet, and I do a cup of milk. I do 1 egg, and then 1/3 cup of oil. Next time I'm going to be adding a little bit more. Also, I'm going to be doing a 1/4 cup of honey. It definitely wasn't too sweet, you guys. It was a perfect amount. I'm telling you, perfect. Nothing will be incorporated, so you want to make sure that build your flavors, not kind of dump it in and just like hope for the best. And you always want to do your dry ingredients separate from your wet ingredients, so you can add the dry to the wet or the wet to the dry. Because you do not want to just dump it in there. And then you're going to add your wet to your dry, and you guys fold it, okay? Fold it in. Don't whisk it. You start to whisk it, then you'll basically over mix it, and it will be dense and dry. Then I'm going to be heating up a cast iron skillet in the oven for about 2 to 5 minutes, and then I put some butter in it, melt some butter in it, and then I pour it in. That just helps with the crispiness of the cornbread all around. And now I didn't forget about the jerk chicken. We gotta cook it. So basically I put it in a pan, and then I pour the rest of the juices on it. I cook it at 375 for 40 minutes, and it came out bomb. Anyway, you guys, if you're still here, leave me some knife emojis, and shout out to Chris the boo. Shout out to my boo thing for getting me some new knives. I love them so much, and I will see you guys right about now. We got that Minute Maid on deck. Welcome back to my channel, and if you watched the recipe part, you saw me making all this goodness. So you already know from the menu, I am making soul food. Don't nobody come for me in the comments, okay? And I made jerk chicken, and that's what this is right here. I got the
Smells so good.
Oh, my green juice is on it. I love it. Okay, let me stop. I'm like, I don't. Okay, it's not burnt, by the way. This is not burnt. It's actually perfectly like brown for me. But anyway, as you guys know, this is my first time making jerk chicken, so we are both going to be trying it together and reacting to it together. And then I also made some greens and mac and cheese. I got it from Stove Top Kisses. She made this recipe like, I don't even know, like a year ago maybe, and I saw it and I was like, I have to try her mac and cheese. It's like an old school way of doing baked southern mac and cheese. And then we got cornbread, and I got some green juice back here because I like to dip my cornbread into green juice. And then we got some fruit punch. Let's pour that up right now. We got some fruit punch. That's the best fruit punch. Don't at me, okay? That is the best store-bought fruit punch. Nothing compares. I don't care what you say. Name another fruit punch that smacks like this fruit punch. Anyway, I think I said everything I need to say.
Nice color.
It's so hot, you guys. It is so hot. So making all of this in the middle of a hot day, I'm just saying. Anyway, let's get into it. And then we got some hot sauce over here. We got some Tabasco. I have a habanero because I ran out of jalapenos, so I am going to be trying that too.
All right, start the chicken.
Oh, yeah, okay. So I'm going to break off the... Ooh.
Oh, you're just breaking it off.
Yeah.
Beautiful color.
Oh, it's so beautiful. And it smells delicious. You ready?
Mmm. It's so tender. Mmm. You're gonna have to go over the spices you put on there again. I'm gonna take one more bite. I don't want to finish it right now.
Me either. Wow.
It tastes like it smelled. Bomb.
Bomb is... And it's spicy and it's so flavorful. The only thing I was missing, but I'm going to tell you guys all of the... When I go over the recipe part, the voiceover, I'm sure I'm going to go over what I put in there. The only thing I was missing was green onion. But that's still... And it's spicy.
That's packed with flavor.
Oh, God. That might be my new favorite thing.
Mac. Start eating my
green juice. I try to get all of the green juice as I could for him. He does not like when his greens touch. I know a lot of people are like that. You don't like the green juice touching anything else. I do.
Wow. That mac and cheese.
It's had some time to cool down, you guys. So I'm not going to get like a crazy cheese pool on it, but...
Some bacon on those.
I love greens. Oh my God. Oh my gosh, I feel like...
Color greens.
Oh, and then cornbread. What am I? I'm leaving the cornbread out over here. I'll take the baby one.
Alright, I'll try it.
Really?
Okay. That's not bad. It's not bad with the juice. I think it's better with cornbread than the roll. I don't like when the juice touches a roll. This tastes better with the juice.
Because the green juice just like kind of gets soaked into the cornbread and just it's good. Oh my goodness. I'm so hot too.
Huh.
Yes, I'm like in love with the flavors. This is so juicy and like tender. Now, since I didn't have a grill to grill these on, you guys, I just baked them and it came out perfectly.
Oh yeah.
So hot. So what do you think? I love
It's
like
so good.
I love anything soul food related. And I feel like technically you can call anything soul food as if you put your soul into it. That's why I call soul food.
I'm here for the chicken too. All of it. Thank you so much for that.
You're welcome. Oh, that chicken really is bomb. Guys, don't be upset with me if I'm eating a little bit by little. You know how it is. I know a lot of you girls that do actually cook, and if you cook a big meal and you sit down and eat, like you don't really want to eat, you're not that hungry. Dude, get a little bit of that. This shit is
Like too
fire.
much ice in here. I'm like struggling to drink it. The ice is like touching my nose.
Do it like champagne. Have you ever like? Okay, so I haven't had champagne in like a champagne flute before, and so I always like when I watch people drink champagne, I'm like, how do you like the long part of it and just like it just looks like it'd be a struggle. And you guys, I know, how long has it been? What are we today? It's been like 3 days. It's been like 3 days since we've seen you guys. Don't worry, I haven't forgot about you. It's getting hectic around here sometimes.
I practice eating with my left hand,
Oh, because of
so
me.
it's less obtrusive.
Oh, I love my green juice. Did my mac and cheese and my green juice.
I'll be ready for a nap after this.
Yeah.
Finish your chicken?
No, I didn't finish that. Did you?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah. No, I think I got a little bit. There's actually a little more.
I was about to say. Wow.
Super bite.
I'm like I'm trying to see over here.
Yeah. I know what I'm eating tonight too.
That's also what I love about making these type of meals. Like the second plate is bomb too. After everything's like had that chance to like marry each other, the flavors. I'm already kicking myself into nap mode. I'm in nap mode, you guys. Anyway, what's been going on? I don't know. These last couple days have been hectic in the mukbang community. So, I mean, hectic is shit. And somebody left a comment. And was like, "Why are you shading Bila and talking shit?" I'm like, "What? I didn't say anything about that." People are so weird. People are so weird who come to my channel.
Triggered for no reason.
Just triggered. The funniest thing is when people
You don't know how to say jalapeno.
Oh my gosh, the jalapeno thing, you guys. People really think I don't know how to say jalapenos, but I say jalapenos because it's funner. But we have already, for the true OGs of the channel, you know that I say jalapenos. I know how to say jalapenos, but I like saying jalapenos. And for some reason, it just triggers so many people. It's funny. It's funny. I'm coming out with some merch that says jalapenos. Dang, that was good. Sorry we weren't very talkative, you guys. I feel like
we were waiting for this meal all day.
Oh my gosh. And I also feel like when we're gone for a long time, or like when I'm gone for a long time, I just feel like kind of awkward the first time I get back on camera from taking a break for so long. I'm just like, what do I say? I kind of like clam up a little bit. You guys know me. I'm a little shy. I'm still a little shy, like around people and stuff. Even though I know I'm talking to like a camera. I didn't need to try that because that.
Yeah, that chicken has some kick to it.
This chicken.
I'm on my second cup of fruit punch.
Yeah. I also explained that in the video. If you didn't watch it, I did not have Scotch bonnets available to me, so I just used habaneros, and I used 3 instead of 2. But I want to say that is super delicious. Like that, that is super flavorful and delicious. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I didn't know if I was gonna like the cinnamon nutmeg kind of thing, and this. I don't know if I was gonna like that. But I'm gonna say that honestly might be like top 5 in favorite chicken right now for flavors.
It's very good. Very, very good.
And don't nobody come for. I know there are gonna be some greens purists out there, y'all. Come on, give me a break. All right. Those greens are so good, but I know a lot of y'all do it with like ham hocks and smoked turkey. Those greens right there, they smack. And they're easier too because I just use bacon. With ham hocks, you gotta like, I don't know. Maybe you don't have to do too much. But I made these pretty quick. Anyway. Girl.
This is like a holiday meal.
It is.
What should we do for 4th of July feast?
It's gonna have to be some super American shit. Although I do super American shit anyway.
Let's
but
take some ideas.
Yeah. What should we do for 4th of July feast, y'all?
Drop some American flag emojis.
Yes. Drop some American flag emojis with your suggestion.
With drinks too. We could do something
We
cool with drinks
gonna
too.
be drinking.
Something American.
My butt hurts.
We'll just drink PBR.
Ew.
I like PBR.
That was good though. I think we did it okay. I ate the greens more than, like I could smack a whole pot of greens. That's usually like what happens like on Thanksgiving. I'm the one that eats the greens. Like I eat all the greens. I just love it. I don't know what it is about it. Anyway.
Wow, thank you so much. I'm literally gonna go sleep before work.
Yeah. I'll sleep with you. Actually, no, I can't sleep. I gotta edit. But you're welcome. I'm glad you like it.
Wow, let's clean this up after this.
Okay, anyway. Let me do the outro. I feel like that was a quick video. Don't be mad. Don't be mad at me, you guys. Just don't. You know, sometimes I'm just
Full.
And I'm ready for a nap. But anyway, if you guys are still here, and also I want to say, like, I feel like I say this every video, but yes, lately to all my new subs, a lot of new family members, I want to say thank you guys for hitting that like, thank you guys for hitting the subscribe. You guys have been showing so much love. Every single comment. Leave comments below. You guys, I respond to every single comment, so don't be scared to leave any comments. And I got a whole lot more. I got so many recipes I gotta get out, and I'm just like, I get so anxious.
I gotta stuff this kid. I gotta stuff this kid with so much stuff. Anywho, if you guys are still here, leave me some.
Oh, I didn't do any yams or sweet potatoes because I don't like them. I don't like sweet potatoes, you guys. I know a lot of you probably wanted to see that, but I do not like them.
Go with the star emoji. You guys, leave me some star emojis if you guys are still here. If you enjoyed the video, leave a comment. Make sure to hit that like, smack that subscribe. If you're just like scrolling by, I promise you won't regret it. What am I doing over here? What am I doing over here with my hands? I don't know. I'm getting a little James Charles-y. A little talky.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Good.
You're welcome, dude. Anyway, I will see you guys, or we will see you guys in the next video. Oh, and also I want to point this out. I know, just give me a minute. I am starting to contemplate having Aiden on camera. I want to do it, but I saw a couple of kid mukbang channels that have been disabled. The comments have been disabled. And I'm like, I don't know. I'm a little worried about that. Because all of their videos are disabled. Like the comments, like if they're kids doing a mukbang show, all of their comments are disabled. So I'm like, I don't know if I want my comments disabled, because that's a huge part of like communicating with you guys. But if you guys know anything about that, also leave a comment below telling me if you know anything about comments being disabled with kids in the mukbang show. I don't know. And yeah, that's it. Okay, I'm really done this time, you guys. I'm really done. I will see you in the next